Here I am in wonderful Cleveland, Ohio, the state I was born in. I'm at Public Square, those who know. Now my home city, Akron, is going towards the south. So I'll be up here for about a few days and then head south. This is good. I know the place. Oh man, this is good once again. It's been an adventure to get in here and I love it. But even on my destination, to see my family, I'm trekking there, so that'll be a good 3-hour walk. I love stuff like this. Don't need nobody to pick you up. We rolling. Peace and blessings. Here we are. Mongolia, the lights. We running through Cleveland. Look at all that greenery. We were just talking about when you're away from home, it becomes beautiful when you've been gone for a long time. Look at all that greenery. This is where I grew up. This is why I'm holistic. Right here in America. Look at that.
Forest Hills Park.
Forest Hills Park in Cleveland. Look at all that greenery.
Actually, East Cleveland and Cleveland Heights.
And Ohio was flat land.
In
so
1,000 feet, turn right onto Lee Boulevard.
Expert when I go places. We had all of this to do. Huh. Look at that greenery all over there. La la, but it got the winter times though. I don't think I'm gonna see winter no more like that.
If you got anything
At the light, turn right onto Lee
I got
Boulevard.
anything to do with it. Yeah. I'm at the equator now. I'm going back to the equator. Look at all that. Right now I'm here.
Continue on Lee Boulevard for 1 mile.
La 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 la.
There she is.
Here I am in wonderful Akron, Ohio. So for all my friends here, I'm here. But now I'm here to see Mama. Hey! Here she comes. Her birthday just passed.
You bring your picture thing.
Yeah. La la. We're La La Land.
Where's Johnny?
Johnny can't read, huh?
He can't read. I hope he made it to Akron.
All right. We rolling now. We're going to have a good time. La la la. Here we are, wonderful Akron to see Mama and family.
Hi.
See, this is old school.
We go dancing out, dancing and everything.
Took photos back in the day. We're the family that always have photos.
Do you know I just had Renita throw out
All the different
newspaper-
relatives.
A newspaper that was 1956.
Cousins, relatives, children, great-grandchildren. La, la,
I
la.
had newspapers.
There go me and my son and my mother.
Huh?
La, la, la. Look at the walls. Pictures, pictures, pictures,
Oh, yeah.
pictures. La, la. Now we got the cell phone where people could take pictures, but they didn't know about this back in the day. The old Polaroid cameras.
Yeah, that's what I have for her.
So we got pictures back in the
These
what?
pictures are better to take.
70s, 60s,
Yeah.
and before. Oh, man.
No, I'm trying to tell you about last month. I had
And then that's where all the photo albums is at, huh?
under the table.
Under the table, stacked up with photo albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going back to the 50s, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Pictures,
Now listen.
archive.
I just had Renita come
Document.
and help me throw some papers away.
Right.
A newspaper.
Here's my
Every
grandfather back
year.
in the day.
Every year.
Look at this
yeah,
Cadillac.
Yeah. Every year.
Grandmother.
You know where that's taken at?
What? Pittsburgh,
Yeah, Applewood Street.
Apple Street.
No.
What? Silver Street? No, that's Akron.
No.
What? I wouldn't know. I wasn't even born. Uncle, back in the day.
You was born in the house.
That's back in the 40s, huh? Grandmother.
Yeah. That's recently. I took that back in 60s.
And that's in the 60s.
Yeah.
Aunts and cousins. Document your family.
Wise people say, live life like a wolf. Here's what they mean. You'll never see a wolf performing in a circus. They aren't here to please, they're built to lead. Wolves stay loyal. They don't mate with family, they choose one partner for life. And when they lose that partner, they grieve, sometimes for a year. They care for their own. When wolf parents grow old and can't hunt, the young bring food back to the den. No one gets left behind. Wolves are loyal, strong, and never lose their wild spirit. They don't follow crowds, they follow purpose. So live like a wolf. Loyal, focused, unshaken, because you weren't born to perform. You were born to lead.
Here I am. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm taking my walk. So if people want to know about the Breatharian lifestyle, well, this is one aspect. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. This lady I just seen her taking her dog for a walk. She said, look out for the skunks. And you can smell them, and there's one right there. I got to get past him so he won't lift his tail at me. I don't want to scare him. Oh, he looked at me. Oh, he's walking that way. As soon as he lifts his tail up, though, I'm running. Hey, baby. Oh, he's flaring out. And you hear my GPS is on. Yeah, 5:30 in the morning, early morning walk. However, I'm getting prepared because I'm about to walk from Cleveland to Akron, Ohio, which is my hometown I grew up in. And it's going to be about 34 miles, which is something like probably 54 kg. And that's going to be a good walk. It'll take about 12 hours, depending on where I leave from. Now, but I'm going to do it in 2 days. 6 hours one day, a real good walk. Camp out along the way and do another 6 hours. But it's good having adventures like this because you're under your own power. It's good for your body in so many ways. Your legs, your lungs. Then I'm carrying that backpack on my back. And when you do that, that's called rucking. You know, but people, they'll carry weight on them to really get the body in shape. So stuff like this, because exercise is part of the foundational how to, another skunk. Look at that. She was right, they all over the place. Wow, but they having fun. And it ain't about they attacking me, you know, they're looking out for themselves, because usually people when I live this lifestyle all over the place. What about the wild animals? And I just trekked Africa, literally walking. And people ask those questions. There's no lions running in the street and blah, 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 blah. And of course, I'm here in the Americas now and I'm running all these skunks, but they ain't like they running after me to attack me. They just looking out for themselves. They just kept going. And that's what it's all about. Live and let live. Now, nobody's arguing. Matter of fact, dogs, which is man's best friend, they actually had the most killings around. But anyway, that just comes with the territory. And I usually tell people the animal to watch out for the most is the human being, even though human beings are majorly nice. We got the circumstances. Yes, there's bad apples and stuff like this. But even on that aspect, me traveling around the world like I do, especially walking, I have majority that I have good times with people, love people. Oh man, this is good. So it's all about the energy you carry off yourself also. You know, I do have that natural magnetism, but it got cultivated so it's even stronger. So this is what we're talking about. You can have talents, but you got to learn how to cultivate it so it can even become better. That's what we mean by the better version of yourself. Find out where your strong points is at, work on those, and then your weak points, you can bring them up. So you could be like a sports player that's well-rounded. Not just you're just good at one area, you're well-rounded. So you can live a better overall life. That's what this journey is all about. Peace and blessings. I had the best day or night ever. This is wonderful Cleveland, Ohio. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is behind me. I just took some pictures there. Yes, rock and roll. This is the headquarters of the Hall of Fame. Stadium over that way. You got the harbor with the boats in it. This is wonderful. There's a cruise ship if you want to take a cruise. I've been on that years ago, once upon a time. And this is the harbor that we're coming to, but that's Lake Erie. Wonderful Lake Erie. So we're in the Great Lakes region. You can look that up on your map for those of you that are not familiar with North America. So this is wonderful Ohio. The weather's beautiful today. Now I'm showing you this also because I'm going to walk to Akron, Ohio within a day or two from here. And it's not far away, but it's going to be a good 12, 13 hour walk, which would be good for your health and all this other good stuff. That's my MO, walking. And I'm a man who trekked Africa, so this is just warm up. I just can't let this get out of my face. No matter where you at, if you got legs, you can walk. So anyway, this is wonderful Lake Erie. So you can enjoy. Hi. Hey. People's nice again, everywhere you go in the world. But you know, attitude equals altitude. In other words, you got to have an energy too to give to the world so you can get it back. And of course, every once in a while, you might not get it back like that, but that's okay too. It ain't your problem, it's the other person's problem. Serious. This is wonderful Cleveland. You can see it behind me. And we're coming to Lake Erie, the pier here. Area. Now, I might be leaving here, when I do leave to Akron, I might be leaving from here. This is wonderful Lake Erie. Part of the Great Lakes. And of course, there's the city behind me. So I'm hanging out here, and I walked down here. It was a 3-hour walk, and it's going to be 3 hours back. So I'm preparing for the big walk to Akron. Like I said, it'll be 12 or 13 hours. So I knocked this walk out 3 hours straight like that. So tomorrow when I do my walk with the backpack on my back, I could do 3 straight hours, take me a good break, and then knock it out with another 3. Because I'm going to camp in the middle too, so I'm not going to knock out 12, 13 hours in one day. You don't need to. See, this goes to show you, some people want to do all or nothing when they're doing things. And that's cool when it calls for it. But see, consistency is way more powerful than intensity. Consistency, you could go a lot further. As long as you stay consistent, this is what we're teaching. Consistent. But a lot of people want to get to their destination so fast, they want to put all their eggs up first, put everything in, but it's easy to get burnt out, bored, and all this other stuff. You know, a whole lot of things. You just got burnt out. Your body only could take but so much so it can recuperate itself. But again, they got a plane overhead, private one. But it's a beautiful day. People fishing, hanging out, all over the place. So start really enjoying your life. It don't take a whole lot to enjoy your life. I know we're in this age of materialism. If I only had this, I'll be happy. Man, you should be happy just for breathing. You should be waking up on your knees every morning saying, Lord, I'm so glad that I got this chance to live this day. Yeah. And I ain't even talking religious, serious. Oh, man. This is good, ain't it? La. We're in La La Land. La. Peace and blessings. I had the best day or night ever. Now I'm about to go do some Qigong here at the Lake Erie. I got to get my energy all over the place, all over the world. Peace and blessings. Had the best day or night ever.
Unleash the power. Unleash the power. Unleash the ambassador go the check, and governor go the check, and president go the check. When they say make we jump, we go jump. Some people go somersault.
All right, this is Elitom Elamin talking to you from Cleveland, Ohio. Right now I'm about to do my long distance run. Ooh. So this is what my sleeping quarters last night. I slept in this gazebo type tent at my family's house. They had a room for me, but I said I prefer sleeping outside. But it is a lot. We gotta say it, the air circulating, you sleep less. Sleeping outside is beautiful if you got the opportunity to. But anyway, I'm about to start my long distance walk from Cleveland to Akron, Ohio, which when I looked at the walking route is about 30 to 32 miles, which is sort of like 48 kilometers, 48 to 50 kilometers, which will be a good walk. And you can see I'm all packed up here, got my tent in a backpack. I'm not going to do it all in one day because I want to camp along the way. Ohio's beautiful. This is a good time of year. You got all this greenery. I'm going to take advantage of it before it goes into the fall season. But again, I'm all packed up here, as you can see, nice and light. Well, most of this is all my belongings in life. I left a few items back because I'll be back. But anyway, we're about to start this journey. And it's 5 in the morning here. The weather's good. It's 66 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 18 degrees Celsius. And again, the mileage, I already told you that. And I'm leaving from East Cleveland, which is University Heights on the map. And they got a few beautiful routes. They also got this trail that you can take where you won't even be with traffic, but that'll be on the other end of Cleveland, and I'm leaving from here. But I will meet up with another trail. Ohio is beautiful for its trails. It's really done up. Here's the street right here. And let's go ahead and take off. 5 in the morning, I'm gonna walk about 2 hours. It would make this day of age so great. About 7 o'clock, I got a group online where we'll do some good Qigong meditation. So I'll be doing this along the way with a group online. This is a new age we in, a whole different age. So you ain't gotta do this journey all alone. There's so many resources, you gotta take advantage of it. And after that, I'll pursue my walk. But like I said, I'm not gonna do it all in one day because you wanna enjoy yourself. It's not about trying to break records. The only record you could break is your personal record, but try to keep up with other people. That's not what it's all about. So again, this is the neighborhood. And about this hour, I've been waking up at this hour, 5 in the morning anyway here. You got a small group of people everywhere you go. You'll see somebody jogging. You'll see somebody out walking the dog. You'll see somebody out stretching. That does exist. See, health is in the human memory. It's part of your constitution. So this isn't nothing new. So even when I teach the Breatharian message, this isn't magic or nothing foreign. Take care of yourself. Once again, this is Elitom Elamin. Peace and blessings. Had the best day and night ever, and I'll keep you posted along the way. Sunrise, I happen about 7 o'clock, so I'll be walking in the dark here for the next 2 hours. But it's dark, but it's not really dark. This is a really nice neighborhood I'm leaving from. So once again, safety first. Peace and blessings. I had the best day or night ever. Love you. Here I am on my trekking from Cleveland, Ohio to Akron, Ohio. 30 miles, 11-hour walk. And that's like, 48 kilometers. This is a good walk. But I already did like 2 hours, and I pulled off the side of the road over there so I could go meditate. I was with some group online. We got some good Qigong in, so I got refueled. See, people don't understand. Proper meditation and other things added in will actually give you more energy. You gotta understand it, so don't take away. It gives you more energy. That's why when I teach, meditation is the foundation. Right, to build up that internal energy. This is what we're talking about. But that's a whole lesson in itself. But you gotta learn if you're gonna be on this journey, hopefully. Now, like I said, I got 2 hours in already, so I got 9 more hours to go. Now, I could make this walk in one day. The reason why I know I can, because years and years ago, once upon a time here in Ohio, I walked from Deerfield up to Cleveland. Most people who live here know where that's at. And it was like a 34-mile walk, and I did it in one day. I sure did. My feet was paining and everything, but I did it. Now, I broke that record. The farthest I ever walked now is 37 miles in one day, and I did that in South Africa just now. So yeah, I could do this in one day, but I'm not. I'm gonna do about 6 hours today, and then go find somewhere to camp. Because like I said, this is Ohio. Look at all that greenery, these woods all over the place. Plus we got good campgrounds, some of the best in the world. Because Ohio's flat land, and this is where I grew up. So we grew up camping and all of this stuff. That's why I'm good at it. So anyway, we're on our way. I'm gonna do another 2 hours, take a good break, and we're making our way. I'm surprised I made it this far. You know, I kind of know where I'm at, the location, but this is where we at. It's early in the morning still, making good timing, about 9 in the morning. So about noon, I'll be in a good location to take a real good break for some hours, and I'll be somewhere good. So once again, we're doing it. But all of this stuff is good for you because health is your wealth. Get that in your head and always keep that first. When you're on a grind and it's taken away from your health, that's not a good thing. Not at all. Balance in life is really, really key. And keep your health. You got to make the time for it some type of way. But I tell you what, in the long run, you'll be glad you did. That's for sure. So once again, peace and blessings. I had the best day and night ever. Love you. Be in Akron soon. All right, I'm still trekking along. Cleveland, going to Akron, Ohio. Here's the Northfield Park Casino. You can see there's cars out there already, and it's like going on noon pretty soon. And this is the MGM Northfield Park, famous casino in this area where people gamble. Boy, if I gambled, I'd be in there right now. I know I would. I do different type of gambling though. But here we are right now. I'm about 4 hours. No, let me calculate. It's an 11-hour walk, so I walked about 4 hours so far. So this is good. We're making good pace. And of course, I took a 2-hour break. Well, it wasn't a break. I was doing with some friends online, doing some good energy cultivation. Because actually, meditation, I was saying earlier, gives you more energy. So here we are again, MGM Northfield. This is Ohio, and I ain't got too much longer to go. Basically 7 more hours I'll be in Akron. But again, can I do that in one day? Yes, I can. But this isn't about that. I'm taking my time. But I'm about to take a good break now. I've been walking 2.5 hours. So I'm about to find a real good place to take a break. Here go to MGM, Northfield Park. Look at the lion. So this is a good walk once again. And look how beautiful the day is. It was 60 degrees last night. I think that's like 18 degrees Celsius. And today is in that low 80s, which is beautiful. You see how you got no shirt on? I'm building up perspiration, all this good stuff. But this is beautiful. Look at this place. And pretty soon we're going into the fall season. Basically, we're here. Officially, fall starts tomorrow. The fall equinox. So pretty soon, all these leaves is going to be coming, turning brown. And spiritually, what that is saying, this is the season to let things go. Transformation, growth. And even though it's going to let things grow, we're in cycles just like nature. Wintertime is going to go deeper into stillness, which you should with your life. But then spring is going to come back up. The energy is going to start coming back up. You start getting more active. Then summer, that's where you're going to get the most light and most energy at that time of the year in your area. Take advantage of it. But all these seasons you cultivate, but keep in mind, when the external change, the internal change. It goes with the territory. You go against it, things going to get a little hard for you. So peace and blessings. Have the best day or night ever. All right, time to cool out. Break time. Had a good walk day today. Going from Cleveland, Ohio to Akron, Ohio. 11-hour walk, 30 miles. I knocked out about 12 miles so far. So technically 3 more miles, I'll be satisfied because I did half of the run. But it's noon time. Listen at this. So I'll knock out some more, but I'll pick a nice good place to settle down. I'm off the road right now. The road is right there. Of course, I could take the trail. They do got a trail I got to walk to. And to take more time, I could take that if I want to too. And I might do that later, rotate over to that way. Because like I said, I'm going to pick a good camping spot for the night. But it doesn't matter for me because I've trekked all around the world, whether if it's a city or a country trail. The body's in this motion. I'm having an adventure. And that's what it's all about. Love your life, love your health. Peace and blessings. Had the best day or night.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep. What you know about rolling, rolling, rolling? What you gonna do? Rolling, rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling, rolling, rolling. What you gonna do? Right.
So beautiful.
You know what is beautiful? A simple life. In a world obsessed with more money, more likes, more everything. It's easy to forget the beauty of less. A simple life doesn't mean settling. It means being free from endless chase.
La la la. This is Elitom Elamin, and I'm in Ohio, USA. And I'm doing a trek, as I've been keeping you posted, from Cleveland, Ohio to Akron, Ohio, which was 30 miles. And today I had a good run. I did 22 miles. So that means I got 8 more miles to go to reach the city. And I can do it. It's only a 3-hour walk. I'm 3 hours out from the city. I'm on the outskirts in a place called Cuyahoga Falls. And I don't want to get there right away because I wanted to camp. So look at this. La la. I got my tent set up. Now, where do I got my tent set up? Now, there's a thing called stealth camping or boondock camping, or they got other names for it. And that's when, like, the road is out there. And you could be anywhere walking in the world, but you pick a place, and I did this all through Africa, and I've been doing this all my life, actually. I'm good at it. When you pick a place that's, you don't supposed to camp, it's off limits, so I'm not telling you to break the law. But if they don't have no private property signs up or nothing like that, you're in the clear. So I found a good place here, and I got back off the road where nobody can see me. Nobody seen me come back here. Right before nightfall, it'll be night within another hour. But I found a good location, and this is what it looks like. Deep woods back here. Then I set up my tent, my house. And this is where I'll be for the night. And I'll be up early in the morning because I see a company there. It's Sunday, so it looks like it's closed down, so I don't know what time they'll come in. But I should be out of here by 6 in the morning. Wake up at 5, leave at 5:36. But this is stealth camping. When you pick a location, you gotta know what you're doing. Now, when I came into this wooded area, you just don't pick a wooded area. This whole place is telling a story. Because animals, especially when they come out at night, they run their same course, they run their same trail all the time, their territories. So you look at places where you can see animal tracks, or if you see a little trail, that means that don't camp on that trail because they're going to come through there at night. These are just some pointers. And then you see how it goes down here, hill. Now, it's not supposed to rain, but don't never, too, if you know if it's going to rain or whatever, take your tent and park it down at the bottom. I did that one time where it started raining, so all the water came down that way and I got flooded. So I'm up on the top. These are just some pointers, and there's more pointers. Look for if there's any animal feces anywhere, because they'll be back in that territory. And this is a good territory. This shows that no animals been around and all this other good stuff. So I found a good place, set up my tent real quick. Now this is a 3-man tent because this is all I could find at the time. I usually get a 2-man tent just for me and my backpack. However, this works just fine. It's good quality. I got it here in the States. This is going back to Africa with me. So it does its job, good and easy to set up. So you want to practice setting it up fast, breaking it down fast. Setting it up fast, the faster the better, and you can carry it without it getting in your way. Because you see how I had my backpack, my tent was inside, really tucked away. Now soon I'm going to teach you how to make a tent out of a tarp. That's even better. You could just get a 8 by 10 tarp. And and I'll show you how to make a tent out of that. That'll even be more efficient than this. So once again, this is Elitom Elamin. I had a good day, 22 miles. You could do that in kilometers on your own, but that was a good run. And if I wanted, because it's only 6 o'clock in the evening, a little after 6, and I only got 3 hours to go, I can make it all the way in if I wanted to. But I don't want to. I'm going to stay at the outskirts, wake up early so I can enjoy the city in the morning, touring around, and then I go see family, friends, and all this other good stuff. So once again, this is the art of stealth camping. I set it up within 5 minutes. I could break it down in 5 minutes. All my belongings, good to go. And you could go anywhere where you learn these techniques and you'll become very good at it. Peace and blessings, and have the best day or night ever. La, la, la. Here we are at 6 in the morning. Now, hold on. Back that way where all those woods is at, that's where I was camping last night at 6 in the morning. Got up, broke down the tent real quick. Like I said, that's your main thing. If you never made a tent before, and we live in an age where tents is very user-friendly, many different styles. But you should practice getting them up and breaking them down and packing them right in your backpack. You know, if you're going to do this type of lifestyle. And I don't even want to call it lifestyle. So what I'm doing is trekking, and it's mixed with stealth camping. Because what that means is some people go trekking for one day, you know, you go for a one-day hike. But when you're doing multiple days, it starts having new meaning. Because you're out, and then if you do multiple days, you know, depending on what you're getting for your accommodations, but if you're planning on using camping and all of this, there's a whole nother level on what you got to learn as you combine the two. Now, trekking, somebody asked me, was I doing a spiritual walk? And I know what you're saying, we use that word, but trekking, is it a sport? And the answer is yes. Yes, because you need some type of health. You're using a lot of exertion. You need a lot of knowledge on how to navigate the terrains you're walking in. Like right now, this is a terrain also. We keep thinking about nature only, trails only, but it ain't always that type of ball game. But you still have to navigate cities and navigate mountains and navigate forests, all of this different stuff. Or where's north, where's south, where's west, where's east. Even though we got Google Maps and stuff, there's times, like right now, my cell phone, it needs charged. I used up my cell packs and all this other stuff, you know, charging it up. And this comes with the territory. So that's why, I teach the solar knowledge, right? It's important to learn, I think, where the sun is located in the sky, where's north, south, west, and east. Like right now, I'm in the northern hemisphere. For those of you who don't know this, the sun, as it goes across the sky, will always, and I mean always, be towards my south. And walking away from it will be towards the north. And of course, you know, it rises in the east and sets in the west. Just to let you know, if you didn't know, this is how important it is on how it influences all of your life. The more knowledge you learn, the more you could grow in this journey. So anyway, and even dealing with the seasons. The reason why we got seasons on the planet, not so much that it rotates, but because it is tilted. Oh, there's so much you can learn. And what does this mean with the breatharian knowledge? Well, it shows your aptitude to understand things. That's what it boils down to. A lot of people still struggling with these things I just said. That's not very good aptitude, especially for you to have this long trying to figure it out and you can't. So anyway, I'm 3 hours from my destination. It's 6 in the morning. But again, in my mind, I'm in a new city. Well, it's my hometown. But I get to tour around, take my time, and I am. I'm going to walk for an hour, chill out somewhere, go charge up, chill out somewhere else. There's a park up ahead, all this stuff. So I'll be at my destination at noon. See how I do things? No rush. That's what the Breatharian knowledge try to tell you. No rush, gradually and slowly, and enjoy the experience. I'm gonna do some exercises and stuff. I did some meditation laying down, but I really want to get a real good one when I get to my next destination. So that's what it's all about. Once again, peace and blessings. Had the best day or night ever. Here we are in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Ernest Angley Ministries, the Grace Cathedral. And I remember when he made that play, The Rapture. Me and my church came to this to see it. But they got the restaurant here. And this is it in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And I live in the next town over. So I'm walking from Cleveland, so I told you I'll walk through here. La la. Here we are in wonderful Akron, Ohio. Of course, I made it a couple days ago. And look at this. We're in official fall season now in the Northern Hemisphere. The leaves are falling, they're changing color, and all these trees, they're green now, but they're going to be a whole different color coming on the ground going into the fall. Season changes. And the reason why we have season changes, not just the earth is spinning, it has a tilt to it, 23.5 degrees. And anyway, that's a whole nother subject. If you're a flat earther, please don't put no comments on here. Just keep it to yourself. Because this is stuff you can actually find out. But anyway, here I am. Look at this wonderful place. You appreciate home when you come back even more. And right now I'm about to walk to a place. It's going to take 2 hours. You understand? But I wouldn't have never thought of doing that once upon a time in my life, especially when I lived here. Would have never thought of it. It would either be how I'm gonna get out there, always had a vehicle or whatever, who's gonna pick me up, what bus goes that way. That's what level you're thinking on. But just to wake up and say, hey, I wanna go out here. This is how far it takes. Oh, I should be there at such and such time, and then I could be back at this time. Would have never thought of it. This is good. But due to adaptation, our bodies adapt all the time. So from walking over and over, and as I was trekking Africa, that took 3 years, so I've been walking for like 3 years of anything. Of course, way before then. But this is what we're talking about. You get so used to it, it becomes second nature and it becomes easy. And that's what we're talking about on this journey, easy. But so our bodies, when you deal with change, the human being can change. But change takes place through adaptation. We're always adapting. Time doesn't heal, but what you do within that time makes the difference. Time makes changes. Of course, traumas, addictions, and stuff like that, they do cause changes to take place. Certain life experiences, but change will take place for sure. But the thing about this journey is that you're taking part in your change. Before we just let nature just run its course, that's what the average person is doing with their life. Because if you got something that's kind of negative with you right now, as time goes on, it could get worse. It's going to get worse. But if you start working on that feature, it could go a different way for yourself. In other words, if you don't start working on diet now, it's not just going to automatically change. It's going somewhere else. If you don't exercise now, you get the drift. So that's what we're saying. But then, nobody's perfect. This also allows you when you do have flaws, to accept them. It's not trying to be like nobody else, accept them. And that'll really help you too go a lot further in life on the things you're trying to do. But this is a beautiful day. It was raining, lovely season. And of course I used to love the winter times too. I still do as part of nature, but I won't be here for that. I'll be back at the motherland, Africa at the equator, that's for sure. But anyway, enjoy yourself once again on this journey. We did this walk 30 miles from Akron to Cleveland, which is 48 kilometers. We did it, and I purposely set a place where I could camp on the side of the road in the woods, one of the best sleeps ever. And guess what? I'm gonna be here for a couple, 2 or 3 days, and then I'm gonna walk back. When I never thought of this once upon a time, but now it's part of my nature. Peace and blessings. I had the best day or night ever. Now here's the wonderful Ohio Erie Canal. I'm in Akron, Ohio. But this right here, this will take you at least halfway to Cleveland, because I'm actually going to walk back this trail. So on the way back, you see the graffiti on there? So on the way back, I'll be taking this trail, the towpath trail, because Ohio is known for some very, very good trails. And I used to actually bike this trail, so it is a bike and hike trail. So when I do walk back to Cleveland, which I am, I walked one route coming down, mainly dealing with the roads. But when I go back, I'm gonna take this route, taking the trails up, and it'll at least take me halfway there. I think this trail goes like 4 hours, but keep in mind, I'm just gonna jump from this trail and get on another one that has another name. But these trails up here in the north, if I'm not mistaken, goes like 90 miles, if not more, 110, I believe, all the way down to Philadelphia, Ohio. So take advantage. If you live here, and if you ever come visit, this is a beautiful place to visit, stay, especially for trekking and long distance biking. This is awesome because Ohio has flat land. It don't have many hills. So once again, and look at this fall season. We're in a fall season official. And does it change our bodies? Yes, it does. This represents letting go and, letting go and growth and development. Letting those things go. This is good. So peace and blessings. Have the best day or night ever.
Kissing and hope they cut us. Whether they like it